Aloha, it's 365 Hawaii.
With Eric and Julie Ziemelis, and behind us is Anaeho'omalu Bay. Some of you guys call it A Bay, but I'm trying my best to tell it you the right way. We are here on a beautiful morning on Memorial Day.
That's right. And today we're going to do kind of a walking / biking kind of tour down here through Waikoloa. And we're going to try to hit all the parts and show you some of the our hidden secrets and some different areas, just so you can see what the area is all about.
Yeah, and some new, I think we have a couple new businesses that we're going to let you guys know about while I'm here too. And also last time we did a Waikoloa Resort video, it was actually picked up by quite a few people because a lot of you guys are planning your summer vacation, and some of you actually might be starting to think about Christmas. So we're going to show you this whole area because this is where a lot of people stay. You guys can see behind me is Waikoloa Beach Club. Hey, they are open for breakfast. So if you don't get a chance to come in here and sit with your feet in the sand for the Mai Tais and sunset, at least you can come get a coffee and get a chance to look out over this beautiful blue bay with the boats and the paddle boarders and the turtles coming in. Year, the lava man actually goes off right here at Anaeho'omalu Bay here, and the cool thing actually is the fact that that is a qualifier for Ironman, but also next weekend, June 1st, is the qualifier for Ironman, and actually it's going to start up near the Fairmont in that bay and then take place all up in the Montalana area. But if you actually see this and you are driving around that area next weekend, you just be warned that there's going to be bikers and runners on the road up there. But I'm telling you guys, for these races, is it getting prettier than this?
Where's your other boat? Okay, so here we are at one of the cat colonies, and this one has been around a long time. This is definitely one of those ones. And for back in the old days, they used to have these colonies all over the island, and they were supporting all these cats. And they've slowly dwindled down. There's a few left, and there's sort of a push right now to sort of remove these colonies and stop feeding the cats. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with this.
Okay, one of the reasons we took you guys to Anaeho'omalu Bay is because this is where the Ziemelis family actually first started their adventures in 2005. This was the first beach that we came to up in the Waikoloa Resort area when we had little kids, little friends, little babies, and they got a chance at their first Tanyu. And that was before they actually put up more signage telling you about the history and the culture of this area. So if you guys travel here, when you see these kinds of opportunities to learn more about the area, please take it. You're going to find out that Anai meant mullet and Ho'omalu means basically restricted, where these were basically the fish ponds where the ali'i fished out of, and people were very clever around this area of not taking more than they needed. And so the more that you learn about the fish ponds and the way that the Hawaiians basically cared for the Aina, it gives you more of a richer experience when you visit there. If you guys have been following us for a while, you know that we don't usually sit around apologizing for ourselves. And
not in this case also. And as you notice, we're not wearing helmets. And yes, we wear helmets when we're out on the big road and we're going crazy and stuff, but we're just tooling around, just like a little country stroll today.
Yeah, and I know a few of you are going to say as soon as you're on the roadway, you can get hit and you're going to have a brain injury. I totally get that. But for today, this is what we're doing. Also, we're not apologizing for any mispronunciations. We're doing the best we can to tell you guys more about the culture. And I'm going to tell you what this is. People from 365 keep saying this today. I'll tell you guys a little bit about that trail behind us. Okay, you guys, we are on the Ala Nui Apuini, and this is the trail that basically traverses North and South Kahala. And for those of us who are kind of crazy, like we did this a couple years ago, we ran this trail way out there. Let me give you two things about that. One, it's hot as heck out here on the lava field. And second of all, it goes so far, there's no way you're going to go anywhere. You're basically in the middle of a lava field. But Eric's going to drone this thing and show you a little bit more about it. But it goes the other way as well. So if you're into doing something different while you're in Waikoloa Resort, get your running shoes on and go for a run. Where am I? I am on one of the biggest stages in West Hawaii, and you guys probably don't even know about it. This is the Waikoloa Bowl, and we've actually seen one concert here. I've heard that they used to do the fireworks show for the 4th of July here with music, but this is quite the venue, and a lot of people don't even know about it. Ah, you can sing on the stage. Ah. Oh, hey, what do you do when it's really hot in the middle of summer? It's so humid, you don't know what to do. You come into the Waikoloa cinemas and you get a chance to watch a movie, and it's all luxury. It has great laying back chairs, and what I like about it is that you can actually bring your food in there and have your lunch while you're actually enjoying yourself at the movies. And they also serve you cocktails in there. But one thing I really like about coming here just for dinner is that their hamburgers are excellent. But we have enjoyed this, but you know what? This is the only other, this one and a theater in Ke'oho are the only theaters you're going to find from Waimea up to Hawaii, all the way around to Hilo. So we only get 2. So if you are having some bored kids who are hot and are tired of swimming in the ocean, theater is a great place to bring them to. Hey, do you like sushi? Sensei Sushi is one of the best restaurants that we have on the island, and we used to come out here. I don't know if they still do this, but they have a happy hour special where they give you a massive discount on the sushi if you can get here in the first half an hour when it opens, which I think is 5. And then also, if you are an enjoyer of good local rum, the Kuleana Rum Shack here gives you tastings. They do cocktail classes. They have a really great menu, and look at this, you guys, all within the course of less than 200 feet.
Thing you really need in Hawaii is slippers, and it's always hard to find a good pair of slippers, and Olokai here makes the best footwear in general. They're kind of branching out even from slippers, so they're opening up a new store here at the Queen Shopping Center, so we're excited to get here because I need a new pair.
Where is it all going and where is it at? You're going to find it right here. The Queen's Marketplace is one of our longer, more successful malls in the whole West Hawaii. And they do live entertainment here all the time, especially during the holidays. And really, you guys, if you like shopping and you've got teenagers, people of all ages, this is the place to come when you're on vacation in Waikoloa Resort.
This is Island Gourmet. It is part of the ABC stores, you guys probably all know. And this is their exclusive one. And what they're really known for is a lot of meals to go. They've got everything you could possibly imagine here. So it's a good way to save some money instead of going to the restaurants. It's just to get this pre-made food here. But also they have a full variety of tourist stuff and everything else you ever wanted. So we had to include this because it's just such a cool spot here at the Queen's Marketplace. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering why I'm focusing on a gas station here. But it sounds kind of funny, but there are very few gas stations between North and South Kahala all the way down to Kona. So this is the place to come if you are low on gas. And it's tucked right here at the King Shopping Center. And the other gas station is Waikoloa Village, but that's about almost 10 miles up the hill from here. So this is the place to go, and that is why I'm including it here.
Okay, so who are my foodies? Who loves treats? Who loves good food? Well, in this little space right here is a whole lot of it. And right behind me is Roy's. Roy Yamaguchi was the founder of Roy's. And it's a chain. I didn't realize that when we first stayed here, but it doesn't feel like a chain when you're eating here in Hawaii. All fresh fish, really great menu. And it also has a beautiful view out over the lake. Next to that is an amazing shaved ice experience. This is original Big Island Shave Ice Company, and usually there's a line out the door on this one. And then right behind me is the Sugar Coast candy, which actually originated in Hilo, and we used to take our kids there all the time and go nuts on all the different kinds of candies and treats. And they've brought it here to King Shops. So again, you guys can go crazy with some steak, some ice cream, and some candy right in this little space. Your 365 Kona moment comes from the Waikoloa Resort Keiki Museum, where this is a children's playhouse, learning center, science experience, geology, you name it. This is the place to bring your family and learn so much about natural sciences. And they talk about kinetic energy, and you can actually ride a skateboard. It is really cool. It's going to be air conditioned during the summer. So if you have children that need something to do during the summertime, the museum is it. Operating hours are 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, 10 to 8 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Give a shout out to King Shops and John and Cheryl, who are the management here, for supporting the Kona fireworks. They're one of our sponsors, and we want to thank them so much for their support. On vacation this entire area, there is this trail that you can take all the way from Waikoloa Beach Club along the whole ocean all the way to the Hilton, and there's parts where you can run it, you can walk it, probably not bike it, but it gives you an opportunity to really see this side with the crazy coral and the lava and the beautiful blue ocean. And you can run to the Hilton for coffee all the way from down at the Marriott and places that you might be staying along this whole area. Sometimes think they've gone and died to heaven by coming to the Hilton. When we first got here forever ago, the kids loved this resort. There is waterfalls. There's go swim with dolphins, go ride a tram, see Asian artwork. It's all here, all of it. Okay, the activities. I gotta tell you about the activities, of course. Okay, there's these guys riding these water wheel tricycles, and then they're snorkeling over here. They're riding their SUPs. This is really a fun place to come when you have kids and young adults to really get a chance to be in a very safe environment. There's no waves here. They're not going to drown. I think the whole thing is maybe 8 feet deep. But what I really like about this is that the turtles like to come in out of the ocean and they eat the algae that's near that waterfall. So if you'd like to snorkel and see hanu, I've seen 6 or 7 of them right there. And you can't swim out to the open ocean from this lagoon, but you definitely can lay around. And don't forget, it is a shoreline. So if you do not stay here, you can still enjoy this lagoon. You have to pay for the water toys, but you can come out here and you can sit there and have a nice day on the beach. Okay, that's the way to get around the Hilton Waikoloa.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, for the 2 miles that you have to go on this resort.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the pros and cons. As you know, it is a gigantic place, which is cool. They've got all kinds of restaurants, and they've got all kinds of fun things to do. They even have you can swim with the dolphins. We've got, of course, the lagoon here. All very cool. And they have a huge pool with a waterfall and slide, so everything is done on a large scale. Now, the downfall is because everything is so large. I remember it took us, it took us about 15 or 20 minutes just to get from our hotel room down to the lobby because they have 4 different buildings and they're spaced far apart. That's why they have that tramway going because it takes such a long time. So that is definitely a con. The other con is that everything, they kind of nickel and dime you. Everything is really expensive here. And you don't really have an easy way of getting off the property. So it can add up really quickly. The other one that I heard that's kind of funny is that they have the pool, which has this gigantic waterfall running in it, and the pool is huge. Well, because of the waterfall, the pool is usually always cold. So that's kind of definitely a negative for it. But so there you go. Some of the pros and cons.
Okay, so I don't want to take away your enthusiasm for going to the Hilton, but if you want to do something a little bit different, they do have the Kingsland, which is basically condos, and they also have a timeshare, which is the Hilton Grand Vacations. And also, if you are staying right off the property, you can still come in here. And a lot of times you can actually buy a day pass to the Hilton if you really want to mess around here. But like we showed you also, you can cheat. You can go down and get your food at the island market. Also, if you're looking for also close restaurants nearby, Tropics has a really good happy hour, which is also just right here near the Kingsland area. Then there's also a variety of different condos all in this area. There's like hundreds of condos. So there is definitely different lodging. And also the Marriott is just down the street. Lots of closer. It's not all about the Disneyland experience here, but it keeps everything a little bit closer. So if you don't like to walk around, you can try that as an option.
I hope you guys enjoyed our little tour of the Waikoloa Resort area.
Yep, we take you guys from front to the back and show you some lodging and some shopping experiences and dining, because that's what we do here at 365 Hawaii. And again, we sponsor ourselves.
That's right.
We want to let you guys know that we are lifestyle experts, and if you want to learn more about some of the real estate that you might be able to find here in West Hawaii or around the island, definitely check out our 365 Hawaii Real Estate Minute. Also join our Ohana at 365 Hawaii Living. Coming soon is our 365 Hawaii RE.com. And also we help people who are just looking for good times to make sure that you guys have a great vacation. Go to 365 Things to Do in Kona on Facebook. And I think that tells you all the stuff that we do for you guys.
Yes. And with that, I think it's time for a barbecue. Oh, and remember, if you enjoy our work, please subscribe. It definitely makes it better.
Right. And ring that little bell.
And with that, we'll say aloha.